Hello everyone. Just another great day here in the south. Watching the rain come down. We're out here on the porch. We got Wally Clark. We got Stella Renee. There's Teddy and Molly. They were just out in the rain playing around. Oliver's over here. Bubby Wallace and Susie Kay. And of course behind me is Miss Ruby. Miss Ruby does not care for the rain. I guess everybody's working or whatever today. Just enjoying the weather. The beautiful sounds of the rain. Sounds like it's going to come down a good one. It's noisy under the patio. Molly, stop. No. No. You can't do stuff like that. You can't do that, sweetie. Hey, you wanna look? You wanna say hey? What do you two think of the rain? You both were out in it. You and you. Hello, Wally. Saw the camera coming this way, so he had to move. Oh, it's a big bummer. That scared Stella to death. Oh yeah, just gonna enjoy the rain. Molly, what are you chewing on? I know it's a piece of a mole. Drop it. No. Molly. Wally. Hello. How are you doing? You liking this weather? You see my dog? What about you, Toby? I sure like it. Sorry, it was a spur of the moment thing because the rain just come up. coming down out here right now. Sorry, it's probably hard to hear, but I'm enjoying the sound. Ruby, you keep hitting my hand. I think she doesn't like the rain because she won't stop bumping me. It's really coming off the roof. I could have a swimming pool. How's it going, Crunch? Probably hard to hear under this patio from all the rain. It's coming down everywhere. Yeah, it's pretty heavy. I like it. The dogs don't. They're all on the porch scared to death. To me, it's very peaceful. We were needing some rain. Not really needing it. I was wanting it to rain because now I can go out later on when it stops and actually weed and feed my yard. And then I'll eventually get to mow it. About 10 or 15 minutes now. There's a break in the clouds over there, so it might not last too long. Yeah, it sounds like it's letting up now. Yeah, it's green. Most of it's weeds though. And of course, welcome to the South. It's going to rain long enough to wet everything, and then the humidity is going to come out. You won't be able to stand outside because you can't breathe. Well, there goes my fun. Always something. What's up, guys? See, I told you it wouldn't last long. What's up, Oliver? Molly, drop it. I don't have any food. You guys are looking like I'm gonna feed you or something. Yeah, I have a couple kitties. That's Stella. Her brother Stanley is somewhere. He might be in the house laying down. I don't know. What do you say, Wally? Did I say get that camera away from me? Yeah, I like cats too. We got those two. Thanks, Ruby. We got those two when they were kittens, so they could grow up around the dogs and the dogs could get used to them. Molly, don't beat him up too bad. Fur children. Yeah, my dogs aren't unpredictable. They eat, sleep, and use the bathroom. That's about all they ever do. Unless they want to fight and play with each other. Now the rain has quit. I get a drip, drip, drop, flop. Well, that was fun while it lasted. Molly, drop it. I didn't say take off with it. I said to drop it. You're so silly. Yes, it will. Right now, it's telling me the humidity is about 89 to 89 out here. Sun comes out, it'll hit 120. It'll bury the needle on my thermometer. Because it cooled it down a little bit. It was about 84 when it started. And then we'll watch the humidity just slowly go up. Stella, you want to say hello? She said no. What's up, Oliver? You being good? I know you want the camera out of your face too. You just go to sleep though. Speaking of sleeping, Little Toby, just chilling. I have 7 dogs and 2 cats. She's supposed to go in that cat house on days like today. You got 4. That's awesome. I think if you have 1 dog, you should at least have 2 so they got somebody to play with. Same way with the cats. Yeah. It's a big family. I call it the pack because that's what they are. When one goes a barking, they all go barking. Teddy, you gonna go out? Had a cat for 7 years. I've had all these for a while. Now they're gonna play around with Stella. The little ones, they love the kitty. Them two are always still fighting and playing around all the time. I need to get off my ass sometime and clean my porch. I do it, but then I mess it up. Susie K, you sitting in a big chair? Yeah, there's a lot of work involved in keeping track of them. I make their food, well, their nightly dinner. I make that by hand. What's up, Roland? You about to get some rain too. It just stopped here. There's some clouds over there off in the distance. Maybe, just maybe, something will come back through. What are you two getting into? They're all relaxing. What you see out there, Stella? Molly said, you gonna play with me. Yeah, this was just a fast impromptu live because I started it when the rain started. Of course, the rain didn't last too long. But there's always puppies playing. Dog sleeping. Another dog that refuses to look at me because I have my camera. My phone's out, so he's pretending like I don't exist. It's what he does best. Well, come on, guys. Fight, fight. Be good. You can play around, but don't hurt one another. Yeah, these guys here, they like my cats, but when they see the neighbor's cat walking across the fence over there, he gets up on there and walks, and they come unglued. But they're cool with my cats. It's just stray ones. I guess they want them to come down and play with them. That's too funny, old Goober. He's afraid of a cat. Him being a puppy, he's probably afraid of a lot of stuff that eventually he'll grow into and be like, I'm going to get that thing. I'm going to catch it. Easy. I see you guys are going to start getting rough. Remember, I'm the boss. They said, yeah, right. You ain't the boss of me. I run this house. I tell you when to go to bed. I tell you when to get up. I tell you when to feed me. Yes, but I have a trump card on all of you. I tell you when it's time for a bath, because nobody volunteers. That's just funny. That's true. Molly, stop. It's already been chewed. Molly. No. You already swallowed it and it didn't agree. Yeah, the little dogs and cats are very playful. And too bad Goober won't be a police dog. He could find you some good stuff. There's still some more sprinkles coming. Alright, I can do this. Molly, stop. I'm on this video and you just keep on. Yeah, I'm talking to you, little lady. You don't care, do you? You run the house? She said, I try. Hi. You's a cutie. Don't fall off there trying to get over to me. Yeah, they sit out and hang out on the porch with me in the listening to the rain. The two little ones, they were out there for 2 minutes and it was coming down pretty good and they were still playing. They didn't care. But all the other ones, they run from the rain. Ruby'd rather be inside hiding under a blanket somewhere. But I made her stay outside with me. I knew it wasn't going to last too long. Stella said it was raining, so she's gonna take a bath. Well, you're in that time of season, Rolly, that little bit of rain should change the weather for you. If it's cool, it'll warm up. If it's been warm, you get rain, it's gonna cool back down. At least that's what I find down here. If it's been hot and it rains in the springtime, it'll cool down. If it's been cool and it rains, it'll warm up. Springtime weather only. Chubby Wallace. He said, don't point that thing at me. I see you. I do. So, you want to chase flies? Oh man, they got me up too early this morning. They suckered me into playing with them outside last night till late. And before I knew it, it was like 11 o'clock. And then they got me up at 6 just to get up and use the bathroom, and then they go back to bed. And I'm stuck being awake. And then they all lay back down and go to sleep. Stella's that good, Beth? She said I gotta clean my paws. I will be here at 9 on Saturday. Well, I won't be here. I'll be in the house. Yeah, if I had anything that reminds me of school days, I would be upset. I hated school. Except snow. I remember snow days. I used to love those. Take an act of Congress to get me up to go to school. But if it was a chance of snow, I'd be up at 5 o'clock seeing if my school rolled across the TV. Is it canceled? Come on, no school today. Let's go play. There's a lot of people that enjoy school. I was not one of them. I guess that's why I ended up doing manual labor my whole entire life. Yeah, when it was raining, I didn't mind being in school either because couldn't go outside and do anything anyway. Yes, they are. Memories are weird. You never know what's going to trigger one. Probably you forever doing stuff. I'm going to shave you bald. Wally, I think you're getting more black spots, buddy. Yep. You're getting more spotted every day. Well, might be round 2 coming. I never checked the weather report. I just came outside, and when it started to rain, I started to film. Yeah. Actually, I didn't hate school because I got to see all my friends. They could let us go to school and get rid of the teachers, and hell, I would have been fine with it. Of course, I grew up in a small town, so you could see all your friends anytime you wanted to. As long as you was home before the street lights come on. Sorry, I had to take a second to count dogs to make sure I had them all. I have to look around and be like, all right, 2, 4, 6, 7. There they are. And the cat makes 8. Yep, she's making sure she's got clean paws for whatever she's going to get into this evening. Poor Wally got a flea bath. I hate to do it to him, but because he's allergic to the flea medicine. I'm doing all right these days. I'll be much better once all my damn doctor's appointments get over with. I've got another one Tuesday. How are you doing, Crunch? Nobody's doing anything exciting, guys. That's all we can ask for, is to be good, alright, or okay. It's a bonus whenever you can say, I'm ecstatic I had this going on. But okay is better than not okay. Wally, can we count the liver or the spots you have on you? You have a ton of them. You have a little messed up heart shape right there. I think you got a couple of them. See, nothing but love. They all just being lazy. It's what they like to do. Even if I'm sitting in the house watching TV, they're laying down. Unless them two there, them little ones are fighting all the time. That's all they like to do is play around. Yeah, they are coming out and chirping. That's a sign that you're right. It's not going to rain much. Yeah, in the fall, that tree right there, it gets a bunch of these little berries on it. And you can watch the birds by the hundreds just climb in there and go to town, just pulling berries. I got my limb cleaned out. Well, my brother did. He grabbed my chainsaw and cut it out and put it out to the road for me. There's a nice little steady one. It could do that all day, and I'll move some dogs over and go to sleep. But right now they're taking the honors of taking up the whole entire bench. I put this out here in case I ever had company that wanted to come sit down. That's not going to work. They can still sit, but they're going to have dogs all in their lap. Except Wally. He can get up here, he just chooses not to. Yeah, I keep yawning. I'm not asleep yet, but I keep yawning. Hey, bud. Why you got the sad look on your face, man? He said, I just can't dog today. I gotta lay down. That's too funny. This little bit of rain got the birds to shut up. They're like, uh-oh, maybe it's not gonna quit. All right, Roller, sounds good. You have fun with Goober, and I'm not gonna be on here too much longer. I'm just hanging out while it rains. Some people like the rain, some people don't. I enjoy the sounds. Gotcha. Yeah, even with sprinkling, half of my dogs won't even go out. They're like, that's wet. I got an old people injury. Don't even know how I got it. I got scratched by a dog and didn't even know it. Dun, dun, dun. Stella, you ain't done bathing yet? She said, nope. So. Just enjoying those sounds of the rain. I've got to think of something to make for dinner. I think I might make the world famous PB&J. Can't go wrong with a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Watching cars go. Oh man. Try to say watching cars go by, but I keep yawning. How's the weather where everybody's at that's watching? You got cold weather, hot weather, sunshine weather. You never can tell. It's just some old fat fart that's that has a lot of dogs. That's Joe. Just me. My handle says Dog Dad 17, but my name is Joe. Yep, it is. I am what they call the average Joe. What do you want, tiger? You think you're a tiger. You want to come up and say hey? The weather is cloudy in Germany. Well, hello to you in Germany. The weather here is, well, partially sunny, partially cloudy, a little bit of rain. Molly thought about getting up, but she changed her mind. Wally's not going to move at all. He's done. He is out for the count. It can't decide if it wants to quit or if it just wants to sprinkle, or if it really wants to come down. what it's gonna do. Stella, you funny. You got up here in a hornet's nest. You guys done run her off. Toby, she'll whip your tail, buddy. You know that. You try to mess with Stella, she'll whoop you. I said, but I want to. I want to play with the kitty. I should probably bring my stand out here whenever I sit out here. It wouldn't be so shaky. Whole lot of shaking going on. What do you need? You just came up here looking at me like, hey, mister. And then I put a camera on you, and what do? You start itching. I believe if you guys itched as bad as you pretend to when the camera's on you, that you wouldn't have any hair left. Ollie, ollie. Yeah, I'm watching you, little one. Oh, he tried to roll over. I think his butt's too big these days. Yep, here we go. Sun's coming back out. And as I showed earlier, the humidity is rising. It'll be almost too hot out here to breathe before long. What's up, dude? Yeah, I'm filming the outside world. The phone's not pointing towards you. I have to sneak my head in and see if anybody writing anything. But they're not. They're just watching you. I mean, they're not watching you. I was lying. Come back, Toby. Teddy, it's about time for you to get another haircut, buddy. I know you don't want one, but you need one. Your mama got you grooming over there. She's going to town. She said, I gotta clean my baby. Let me turn this around and face that way. Yep, 90% humidity, and now comes the sun. The weather itself is, well, it's 82 and gonna creep right back up. That's the way it is here in the South. It'll rain 20 minutes and the sun comes back out and bakes everything. Get a nice good steam bath. I see you, pretty girl. You checking in for bugs, Mama? She a good mama. He 8 months old and she's still checking in for bugs. Do I bore you, Molly? I do, don't I? That's okay. What happened, Toby? Did you get your feet wet? You had to come back up on the porch because the grass is wet? You were too funny. Thanks, Kay. I wish you a good day, too. You be safe. Now the rain stopped. The dogs ain't doing anything. Everybody's laying around. So on that note, I will wish everybody a great day. Be safe in whatever you're going to do. Try to do something fun today and enjoy life. It's short and tomorrow is not promised. Other than that, tune in next time. I'm pretty sure it'll be Saturday night, but I will be here with a beer in my hand and we'll just talk about the day. Thanks for tuning in. You guys have a great day.